I swear I don't get off on this. I promise I don't get off on this. This is actually a coping mechanism.
It's not.
Age regression is a psychological phenomenon in which an individual temporarily reverts to behaviors, emotions, thought patterns, or memories that are characteristic of a younger age. It involves a shift in psychological functioning where a person's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors become aligned with the previous developmental state. Age regression can occur consciously or unconsciously, and it's often linked to stress, trauma, or a desire for comfort and safety. Today, I am going to try and provide a non-judgmental outlook into the world of age regression in VRChat, as well as gather opinions on the phenomenon from those who don't age regress. Enjoy! I'm curious your opinions on little safe spaces.
Oh, yeah. I fully support that shit. As long as people aren't, like, making it weird, We've actually got a group for that in our Discord. Like, if people want to have a safe space for that shit, we got that. That's fine.
So you support age regression as well?
Well, it can be a healthy coping mechanism. Sometimes it can be an unhealthy coping mechanism. It all depends on the person and their, past traumas, etc. Everyone's complicated and different. Like, some people misuse it as well. They use it as something else, and that's different.
Okay, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, alright, buddy, you got my fucking friend kicked. Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Stop, that's very
You're a grown-ass adult acting like that.
Please stop. Stop.
I have to deal with this stupid stuff all the time, and it's not fair.
You have to deal with this a lot?
Well, because what they do is they come into the instance to troll, and then when they do, a lot of the time, there's times where I end up being the target when I try to defend somebody. So I try to say, no, the person didn't do that, and I overheard you, and I can tell you it's troller, because I'm a mod here. So I try to do the moderating stuff that I'm supposed to do, right? But when I go and defend the person saying, no, you're obviously the troller, because I've been listening in, and I've been seeing that this person is innocent, and you're the obvious troller. And they come in and start doing stuff to me instead, and like sexualize me, call me a pedophile, and a lot of other horrible things.
No.
And it's not fun.
How long have you been a little for?
I started when I was like a little bit after I became 12, and I'm now 13, so about 2-ish years. Yeah, because I've had a lot of stuff happen when I was younger. Like, I was severely bullied a lot when I was younger, and I went through like traumatizing stuff and whatnot, so that's why I became a little at such an early age.
Do you think littling helps you?
Yeah, it helps me.
A lot?
Of course, I get harassed for it and stuff, but in my opinion, going back and being able to actually like experience what it's like to have a childhood without like being bullied, and like seeing there's people that will actually care for you and help you no matter how little you go, makes me feel way better.
What do you have to say to the people who think it's pedophilia?
Well, it's a reasonable idea that people think it's pedophilia because it's people who are quote-unquote acting like children, but in reality, like, I can see why I think we're acting like it, but in reality, the people actually go back, like, their mind actually goes back to the age of however young they regress to.
Okay, and if you could say one thing to every person in the world, what would you say?
Do you think you're gonna be littling when you're like 40?
Hopefully by then I would have healed enough.
If you could say one thing to everybody in the world, what would you say?
Little space is something completely safe for work, and if it has any NSFW parts in it that is not like little space has age regression, that then would be ADL.
Are you two recording?
No.
Not recording.
Why are you asking questions like you're recording?
It's fine. Just tell me the last question correctly, and I'll answer it. And if you post me, I do not care. I give you consent.
Okay, would you rather have 1 piece of bacon or 2 pieces of bacon?
2 pieces of bacon, because bacon's yummy.
I'm gonna take this.
Does them have like the worlds have a banner? It's like a blue banner. It's like superstar or something, or I don't remember what.
Like, have you always been a little?
Me personally, I mean, yes, but I mean that's due to stuff that I won't talk about. But the only reason I really came back was because my partner also regresses. So.
Do you guys go on like playdates and stuff when you regress?
Nah, I mainly take care of her. Make sure she's safe.
How long have you been a little for?
So, very hard question. I would say, so technically, for a long time, but I only really learned about it when I was like the whole entire like age regression little space thing when I was like 14.
And how old are you now?
16.
And do you believe that age regression heals you?
Yes, it has actually helped me a lot.
Okay. Do you mind explaining how you believe it heals you?
So I don't want to get into it really, but so for me, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. I didn't really have too much of a childhood. I had to grow up really quick. So the thing is, for me, it kind of lets me have that childhood that I didn't really have.
What do you say to the people who view age regression as a form of pedophilia?
That's just blatantly wrong. That is just blatantly like not even a true fact.
If you could say one thing to everybody in the world, what would you say?
I don't know. And if you are recording, I do consent to you
That's a pretty
uploading
lame thing
it.
to say to everybody.
I know, I don't know what I would say to everybody because I have really bad anxiety. I have really bad social anxiety.
Okay, last question. Would you rather have 1 piece of bacon or 2 pieces of bacon?
Oh, that's obvious too.
Starting off, what's your body age and what's your little age?
I'm 16 and I don't really have a little age. I just regress to however I feel.
And at what age did you start regressing?
Probably around 14 to 15. You can go back here by the portals. I've been here before. I've been here. Yeah, I've been here before. Like a long time ago, a long time ago. Anyways, yeah.
So you said you started age regressing when?
Around 14 to 15.
So you've been age regressing for around 2 years now, a year, 2 years?
Yeah.
Do you believe that you
But
will
I don't do it much.
Do you believe you will age regress into the far future when you are older?
Hopefully not, because I take medication, I go to therapy, and I'm trying to get over my trauma. And I barely age regress now. I just do it whenever I just need like a break from like real life and stuff and like a break. And I only really age regress on VRChat because I know it's a safe place. I would never do it in like IRL because last thing I need is being told to kill myself. Which I already get told that on here. So
Acts like I'm a part of this
my
conversation.
father is really mentally abusive, and when I was younger, he touched me.
Okay.
And he beat my mom.
And would you say that regressing helps you heal from that?
Yeah, because I feel like I get to be the child I never got to be when I was that normal younger age because of the maturity I had to go through my trauma. There's more to my trauma, but I'm not going to dump it all on you. But a lot of my life when I was younger, I never got to be as normal. I never got a normal childhood, obviously. So I use that on VRChat and in Little Space.
Angelic, just in case, be careful just in case people are recording in here. Just be careful, alright?
I'm not dumping my whole trauma. I'm just giving the basic details.
No, I'm just saying be careful because there is a bit of suspicion at the moment.
About
And a lot
what?
of videos in
Somebody's
these
recording?
daycares are being recorded. There's a lot.
I'm not a pedophile. I swear I don't get off on this. I promise I don't get off on this. This is actually a coping
No, it's
mechanism.
not that. No, there's just loads of people who do videos now.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've
Yeah,
seen them on YouTube.
There's just some like bad people,
Mostly.
dude. I don't know why they're recording people for no reason.
Yeah.
I've been in some, and I've seen there's been Queen.
I've seen you in like hundreds.
Oh well, I'm not bothered.
I've only
To
seen
be fair, I
furry
record my
videos though.
own videos
In
for
the
different
furry
things.
world.
I record videos on VRChat of Would You Rather and all that. If people want to record, they can.
Are you recording? Like, if you're recording, I don't care. I'm just curious now because you keep saying you're recording.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I get posted. Okay.
Do you? Yeah. Can you get Baby Puppy for me? She should be in the
Do you
second one.
have
don't know
my
how to
name
go
tag
over
off?
that.
I don't want people to harass me online
Yeah, I
because
have your
this
name
is
tag
really
off.
just a coping mechanism.
And then,
Alrighty, thank you. I'm
after
sorry. I'm
the,
not trying to be like.
After the interview, I was
Why
gonna ask you
are
if
you
you
recording?
Because I want to.
I think it's so then people can understand and learn about differences and not just, oh, you're weird. and there's reasons why people are so-called weird, and I'm fine with him recording me. I don't care. I just, like, as long as my name tag's off, I don't really care. Because,
But
like, that's just
how do
life. It's a video
you-
game. It's no... You just, like, it's kind of one of those feelings, like...
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's okay. I have this...
But you.
You're not wearing pants.
I am.
How often would you say you play this game?
Usually when I'm just sitting in my room doing nothing and I got free time off, then sometimes I'll get on for at least 2 to 3 hours. I don't
Would you
know.
say you formed meaningful connections and relationships on this game?
I definitely have found a lot of good friends. Yeah. I have dated on this game before. I used to be really into the game until I realized on how pointless it is to make online drama. You know, mainly when those big groups of friends and they're always on, then there's always drama. So I've just kind of took my weight. Like, how do I explain this? I got off of the game. I started doing more stuff, and I've been way more happy, y'all. Because every time I got in this game, I always cried or some shit. Like a couple years ago, when I really got into the game.
Are you aware of the practice of age regression and littling?
I can't really say much on this because, like, whatever people have gone through, I can't really judge. That's not for me to judge, you know.
What are your thoughts on little safe spaces in VRChat?
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good thing for younger people because this game is 13 plus, and those people who let their kids into this game that are younger than 13, and I would wish, because I have a little brother, he's 10. He's been wanting a VR headset for so many years, even when he was 8 or 9. He wanted it so bad, and I keep on telling my mom, like, he can't go on VRChat because it's just too inappropriate. There's too much nudity. There's too much stuff like that for him to get on and just enjoy the game. But I'm happy that they make like 18 plus worlds. Damon, yes, Gorilla Tag is an okay game for you to play. Nothing, but I'll talk to you about it later. Sorry, these walls are thin.
If you don't mind sharing, how old are you?
19.
When did you start playing VRChat?
Maybe around 16, so 19, a couple of years there. I've started when I was like 16, I'm pretty sure. I got on my birthday. So I've been on here a long time, and I've witnessed a lot of upsetting things. I've ran into a bunch of like pedophiles and just bad stuff that I don't want to happen to other people who want to play the game and want to have a good experience about it, you know? Okay.
If you could say one thing to everybody in the world, what would it be?
Well, while we're on the topic of VRChat and stuff like that, I would just say, have fun, don't let things get to you, you know? For everyone who has had traumatic things in the past, don't let it bother you online, you know? There's a difference between online and offline, you know? It's not too healthy to be on the game 24/7 for anyone, you know?
Would you rather have 1 piece of bacon or 2 pieces of bacon?
2.
Alright. Now that the interview's over. You look mighty pretty in that profile picture. Why don't you slide that Instagram?
Oh boy. Alright, here you go.